touched by an angel. I think you need to take this butter outside. Good morning, day 3 of our food adventure. I have no idea what's in store, but I am absolutely starving, so let's hit the road. We're eating another doner today?
Yeah. We have to.
That is the rule. Every day you're in Turkey, you gotta eat a doner.
Yes.
That's the rule. Because, you know, I do never know if I could live without one.
Very nice Istanbul.
This is a pretty traditional breakfast here at Istanbul, Turkey. We got some freshly roasted bread, some bagels, fresh cheese, fried eggs, some menemen, which is sort of like a tomatoes and egg scramble, kind of like the Chinese tomatoes and eggs, some sausages. This is a huge, wide spread. A little bit of everything here. Oh, this is amazing. This bread is so good. I'll try some of this sausage, with little eggs on top. Build myself a little open-faced sandwich. Cheers. That is a comforting breakfast. I mean, I almost want to tuck in there and just wrap myself in that little bread and take a nap. Eggs, oh God, those fluffy eggs. That sausage will hit you. You know, that's got tons of flavor. That'll sit in your stomach for a little bit, but that is great, tasty sausage. The menemen. The tomatoes almost outshine the fluffy eggs. For everything on this plate, more than anything, you're tasting the freshness of the ingredients. Cheese, fresh cheese. It tastes like a curd, fresh cheese curd. Yeah, that's milky. And you got a wide spread of pita, some olives, fresh tomatoes. Look at this spread. It's like they just went to a farm and just got everything that was fresh and put it on this table. This bread, when they put the dough into that oven, it's not actually an oven. I think it must be a portal to heaven because they put it in there and comes back, and this thing just tastes angelic. Crushed on the outside, super airy, fluffy. Oh, come here. Give me, right over here. Mwah, mwah. There you go. First time trying to smit here. It's kind of like a bagel, but it's not. Sesame on the outside. That is really airy, actually. Toasty, nice sesame flavor. I think everything, though, once it touches that egg, is like touched by an angel. But touched by an angel. No. All aboard, please. Can you get a better vessel than this? Look at this. I mean, this thing was just made to be stuffed in. Add a little bit of mint. Look at my little bread bolt shipping the egg and sausage into my mouth. There you go, ready for arrival? There we go, open up. Now that's a tasty shipment, right? You'll sign for that delivery any day of the week. This guy here is just shaving artichoke like a boss, like a ninja. Hello. And he just gave me a little artichoke heart with a little salt, lemon. Oh wow. That's great. Good, thank you. That's so fresh and crunchy. I'm at a marzipan shop, and this is a traditional Turkish sweet. My first time trying one. It's the best thing in the world.
It's fantastic.
Oh man, it's very aromatic candy. Next place we're going to, you know what that is by now, right? So we've been to 3 different types of doner shops, and first one was massive one, second was a hole in the wall. This is like almost like a doner McDonald's sort of. They are cranking it out. They're cranking out the bread, and they have them cooking in these massive spits, multiple ones. They're building so many, and it's like a little bread sleeping bag. Let's peek inside. Let's be a little naughty. Oh, I never get sick of seeing that. Wonderful charred meats, and look at it glisten. All that juice that's inside, that's my favorite part. The char on the meat, the mixture of fat. And this is one of those things that as soon as you get it, put a piece in your mouth right away. You need to just close your eyes and let that completely sink into your taste buds. You can taste the fire, the char, and just taste that amazing beefiness and also that fatty lamb juice. That's basically having an orchestrated dance with the beef right now. Just put it on your tongue and just let those 2 flavors dance the night away. And take some of this freshly made bread. And this bread is made in a sort of a tandoori type oven. It's made very similar to bread made in India. A little bit of tomatoes and cucumbers, just a bit of onions. Tuck that little sleeping bag in, nice and tight. You know, I just want to say that even though we'll be oceans apart, I'll never forget you. We'll always have this right here. Come here. Whether having it in a little hole in the wall, we're here, never disappointing. Although my favorite still is the one with the minced meat. That will always be just #1 in my heart. Probably the best thing I had in this country. And in the back, they're just putting it all together. Look at this. This is definitely a doner factory. That's how you gotta treat the meat. You gotta be a little rough with it. This is the first doner place I went to that uses wood. It's still gas fired, but they're using a lot of wood. It's gonna have a nicer flavor because of that. I have to leave, but grabbed one to go. This next place we're at, this is a 360 restaurant, spinning restaurant. Basically overlooks Istanbul. This is what the restaurant is known for. Sweet beans with chunks of lamb inside. And people will typically eat it with rice, and this is the rice here that they have. It looks yummy as well, but look at that. Big old chunks of beans, super saucy and meaty. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. Like this all began with like a 10-seater. And now they have like a couple of locations, this massive spinning restaurant. They got brunch going on, they got other foods going on, other dishes, but mainly it all started with the beans. So that's what we're gonna try today. Very creamy. There are some magic to these beans. Actually, it's way more creamy than starchy. Very silky texture. The beans are slightly sweet. Let's get more info on these beans. So Sinan is the expert here.
Man,
Tell me about these beans.
it's local. They saute onion and tomato paste. They are cooking that beans on a clay pot for 4 hours.
I saw that. It looks beautiful.
That's why it's so creamy and tasty.
Where's it from?
From north part of Turkey.
Is that where Jack's from? You know, Jack.
So it's so creamy and you say starchy.
It's a little starchy, but more creamy than starchy.
You have to mix that thing with rice,
With some rice, yep.
like I do, and oh my god, man. Okay, bye-bye.
What he said. To a lot of people here, I mean, this is just simplistic comfort food. So this is the yogurt. Put it into your beans. Give it a little mix. I love the yogurt in this.
I know.
Actually, that makes it so much better too. Brings it just a subtle sourness, more creaminess to it. If you love beans, this is your place. Like this high up in the sky, it's almost like we climbed up the beanstalk and now we're eating with the giants with just the most magnificent view. You know what else I love about this restaurant? It's spinning, right? Every single spinning restaurant I've been to has been, you know, on top of a skyscraper. People go in there, you gotta wear a suit, a jacket. It's kind of stuffy, but look at this. It's just the comfy, casual environment. It's casual and fun, right? And we're spinning, and we're spinning, and spinning, and spinning. This is an appetizer. This restaurant serves crazy pita. And this one, look at this. Open up, buddy. Let me show people what's inside. Oh, so it takes the bread out of the oven, carves it up, put butter in there, shoves it back into the oven, comes out, a couple of egg yolks, just glistening, sitting on that bed of fluffy bread, soaked in butter. You eat it with your hands, basically. You break the bread apart. Just listen to that crackle. Listen to this.
Oh my God.
You hear that? You hear that, guys?
It's a crack.
Right. It sounds like crack, and it tastes like crack. Probably. I haven't had it yet.
Can I help you?
Yo, please help me. That is just borderline indecent. Oh my gosh. You want two completely opposite textures. Fluffiest bread and just as silky as egg. 3 different levels of love. 3. Might make this a little better. A little pepper, a little bit of salt actually. There's something about this crunch so hypnotically relaxing. Then when you hear it, you taste it, you experience it. To do all that, that's when you can really feel the food euphoria. Look at that crust. Oh man, that color is beautiful. It's like a moon. Oh. Ridong plus. Look at this. All that butter and yolk is combined together, soak through the bread. And on the bottom of the egg are minced meat. This is how you want all your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, afternoon tea, whatever you eat to appear to you every single day. There's a special way to eat this. This is kind of a fun way. Maddie here is gonna help me. All right. So you pick it up and you tilt it, and the egg yolk is gonna run on one side.
Shine on me, shine on me. Shine on me, shine on me. I need you, someone to show me the way.
And to eat it, you crack it and then break off a piece. That's Halle Berry good. If you don't understand that reference, Halle Berry, beyond perfect. That's beyond perfect. So thin, look at this. So nothing is really taking away from the full flavor of the great minced meat. The egg is carving out a river in a bread and meat filled canyon. I got another one. This is beef confit and cheese. I freaking love this shop. They're so innovative. Yeah, I just want to stare at it under a full moon and just profess my never-ending love to this thing. If you're in Istanbul, come eat this. Please, do yourself a favor. Rice pudding, and they toasted the top right here. It's not crunchy on top. It's literally like a little airbag. That thing is so smooth, it should be playing jazz in New York City. Little bits of rice inside, cold, subtly sweet, not overwhelming, very creamy. Nothing here. It's gonna be good for any part of your body except your taste buds, but hey, who cares? That's really all you wanna make happy. Seriously, that's it. That's your goal. Trying to go to our next restaurant, but this crazy traffic. Been stuck in a cab for like 30 minutes. So we're gonna walk it. We're basically mountain climbing right now. It's really steep. Last dinner here in Istanbul, we're at a place called Yeni. Supposedly this chef is absolutely amazing. This guy says so, and whatever he says, I believe. Remember Sonam, by the way, right? Hey. This is beef dumpling with Antioquia oil and also chili oil. Antioquia is a city here in Turkey, and the chili oil, of course, the red one. Antioquia oil is the green. Wow. Oh, when you move the dumpling, all the oils get a little moved around. Look at, it's like a painting now. Oh, that's amazing. It tastes like a beef wonton. I mean, here is a ravioli, right? But spicy, a little vinegary. There's yogurt in here, there's beef broth, and creamy, and very just so luxurious tasting. They also brought over smoked butter on top of the buttery pastry that they just brought over. This looks like a little tiny bagel. And look at the parsley, garlic. Look how much butter is in here, it's glistening. Wow. So buttery and flaky. Oh, that parsley just hit me. Smoked butter. Wow, that is so smoky. Is this a non-smoking restaurant? You can't smoke in this restaurant, right? I think you need to take this butter outside. I'm just saying, it's way too smoky. This is celery with queens, which is sort of like a Turkish apple and a local white cheese. And there's a couple of different color sprouts. Wow. So you slightly pick up very cheesy. This celery really has so many applications. Next dish, this is beetroot with dry sherry with clotted cream, which I've come to really love in this country, and parsley oil. A little pickly, sweet. It's almost like a veggie dessert. This is goat cheese with some spinach, tamarind sauce, and hazelnuts. This is almost like a mom's compromise meal, you know? Yeah, you get some cheese as long as you eat your spinach. That is out of this world. This is so creamy. Great goat cheese flavor and the spices, the chilies, the tamarind. That was a great dish. Next dish, shrimp rolled in wine leaves and yogurt. That's a meaty shrimp. The juice is really coming from the wine leaves. God, it's so amazing. Sweet bread. My first time having sweet bread. Much better name for the pancreas. Don't love the texture. First and last time kind of thing. This is a sea bass with a bunch of vegetables cooked inside a paper bag. Fried potatoes on top. Oh, look at the star of the show. Oh, I mean, I had a lot of fish dishes so far on this trip, but nothing compares to this. I mean, it's citrusy, earthy, the different vegetables around it provides a nice crunch. This sauce is so amazing. I don't even mind eating the broccoli, I don't. It has nothing to do with food, but the restaurant we're at right now, I kid you guys not, almost every table here except for mine, it looks like they all belong in a magazine. Like the people eating all look like they have their own TV shows. I feel like I need to eat and get myself out of here. So this is beef ribs, shredded beef ribs, some spinach, some dill. I smell the dill from here. Amazing. I love how they use spices in this country. The spices, the aroma they add to dishes, it's on a whole other level. I mean, this is Turkey, I'm expecting that, but just to be able to taste it on my own, like everything here, a little sweet, spicy, so fragrant with the dill, beef's tender, all that sitting on like a little piece of bread soaked in that sauce. All right, that was a great multi-course meal. My favorite fish by far. The entire day, I think my favorite is definitely the bread restaurant, the pita restaurant. I can still picture the little egg yolky rays, and you know, when the egg is rolling across the butter, bread is leaving that little entrail, like an eggy snail across the bread. Even though I'm stuffed, my mouth started watering just the thought of that. And guys, as always, all the places I went to is listed for you in my description box below. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again. See you later.